Welcome back to One and Done. I'm Max. This is the show where we make just one of something. Today we're gonna do a little individual key lime pie. This is way easier than you probably think it is. We're gonna do a little bit of whipped cream on top and it's gonna be amazing. I'm melting a tablespoon of butter back there and we're gonna take just a couple of graham crackers and crush them up, make a little bit of crust here for our key lime pie. Good to go.
I just mix your graham crackers and butter with a pinch of sugar, and if you feel like taking it up a notch, use Oreos instead.
We're just gonna mix this. Should be like wet sand. I have this perfect little 10-ounce ramekin that I'm gonna use for this. If you don't have one of these, you know, something like this, like a little oven-safe bowl might work. But this thing is just perfect.
Now get your crust mixed into your ramekin and just pack it in nice and tight. If you don't have a spatula, just go ahead and use the back of a spoon.
Once you've got it packed in nice and tight, go ahead and throw it into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 10 minutes. Just let this cool for a little bit. Now we need a couple of egg yolks.
I like to save the egg whites. You can use these for like an egg white omelet, or you can keep them in the freezer and use them for something else down the line.
1/4 of a cup of sweetened condensed milk. I like to add a little lime zest. Now we're gonna do the juice from a lime and a half, or about 3 tablespoons of lime juice, maybe a little less. All right, time for the final step. This, believe it or not, is basically all it is. This is key lime pie right here. It's 3 ingredients. We're gonna go ahead and pour it into our little ramekin situation here. We're gonna have key lime pie for 1. Make sure we get everything into the oven for 15 minutes. Woo, almost lost her. Did I see this sort of jiggliness? That's good, that's actually what we want. This is gonna set up very nicely in the fridge. Now we set this out, let it cool down completely, and we'll put it in the fridge for 3 hours or overnight. It's good to go. Let's make some whipped cream for this key lime pie. Got a nice cold bowl that was in the freezer for a little bit and some really cold heavy whipping cream. So just going with a little bit and a little bit of sugar. And you know what? Let's do a little vanilla extract too. Just a little splash. You can do this with a hand mixer or a stand mixer. We're just gonna whip this bad boy with a whisk. It's gonna take a minute, but it's worth it. This whipped cream is 1,000 times better than anything you'll get out of like a Cool Whip bottle. If you don't want to whisk it forever and ever, throw it in a really cold mason jar and just shake that boy up. Let's see how we did. I love key lime pie. I mean, it's so good. Come on. Can't go wrong with this. It's so easy. Make it. If you have a significant other, you want to surprise them after dinner, pull this thing out of the fridge. They'll be super happy.